So we know that we're going to need plastics, and we know we're going to need steel. Steel will be coming into this station. Plastics will probably be a direct route between these two. And despite the year we're in, I think a truck is probably our best bet. But we do need the cargo station on this side that will very carefully tie into these two lines. And then on this side we will put in just a small country street so that we don't have to go all the way around with our drop. Now we're going to have it operating from both directions because we're going to need to get our oil from somewhere too. So that's going to be from there to there. That'll be LV plastic. And I'm going to color code that purplish color to match the plastic. All right. And what we might actually do, we need to get oil from here to here. We want to do it by truck or by train. We do have trucks that can carry all cargo. We also have train that can carry liquid to here. Well, we wouldn't necessarily. We can do liquid to here, and then this. Are these two stations not connected? Of course not. Okay, so truck it is. Ooh, we have a new tank truck too. This will be good, because we're going to need a new tank truck for this route. Alright, so that's going to be LV crude. And then we're going to have LV oil. And then that'll take the plastics up to the goods factory. And to do all that, we're going to need a road depot, and we're going to just stick it right here on this road. Because that'll be for LV crude. That'll be for LV oil. And that will be for LV plastics. And remembering we have a 2-to-1, I am going to potentially double up on that one. So we didn't need quite this many terminals here, but that's okay. What we are going to do is we're going to need to bring in steel from here. And we're going to do that via train. Steel for sure is going to be train, because that's a nice long distance so we can run a nice fast train. Question is, do we bring in these other two via train? We're starting to get some passengers on that line. 83, nice. Running half full. A lot of people wanting to go from St. Paul elsewhere. I can't blame them. It's cold, very cold this time of year. Well, August, not really that cold, according to the time down here. Okay, so how are we going to get? How are we going to get this up to speed? We're gonna need a lot more trucks, is what it sounds like to me. Is that the best vehicle? Oh, that's not the button I meant to hit. That carries 13 at 37, that carries 14 at 37. Why are we using that? Just goes to show newest does not always mean best. Finally starting to get some production there. That's 11 at 37. That's 12 at 37. Why are we using the other car? Probably for emissions purposes, which don't matter right now. Okay. We're going to use a truck for this one and a train for this one. So this one is going to be a cargo one coming around the side. Actually, we're going to go ahead and make it 2 because we don't know what we're going to do. And then this one is going to be, well, first, upgrade our streets. Yeah, that's a stupid design. Inglewood, which mine is this? This is coal, right? Yes. And obviously I will need to hook this up to a road somewhere so that we can put in a road depot. And then we need to build our train station, which will be a terminus with 2. And then we need to connect that to there. Actually, that was the wrong terminal. bring those two lines into. I should have brought them into there and there. Because I want the steel line to continue all the way north. Okay, let's fix that a little bit. All the way to here. And this is Inglewood steel. And then we're going from here to here. And that is St. Paul goods. And then we're going to drop here as well. And that way we can pick up goods for Vegas. And potentially even take them over to Lowell. Buses do 31. What does a tram do right now? 37 and carries 23. Okay, well, I didn't think this was going to happen, but we're going to make these one heck of a long tram. Okay, so I got a little bit carried away with this episode. We're now pushing an hour, and hopefully that won't be terrible on you guys, and I appreciate you guys sticking around for it. I think we've done a massive job. I know I need to finish setting up these train lines. I have the lines set, but I don't have any trains running on them yet, and so that's going to be kind of our issue, and I'll go ahead and fix that in the next episode. Thank you guys for sticking around for nearly an hour while we do all this major setup here on the east coast of our map, and I will see you guys on the next one.